Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umokbu Oka, Anambra State. Today there's a lot of gist, but I'll try to compress it because sometimes, the thing is always much. So I'm trying to compress stories. But please don't mind me, just in case I speak. If someone will say, oh, you wanted to say something about Christian Esenibokwe the last time, that's the last video. Yes, she performed at Saw Festival. That was what I was trying to say the last time. But let me quickly dive into what we are having today. So number one, I will start with a lady. I will use the word stupid lady. Do you know why? Because some people don't understand other people's pain, not because life is going smoothly for them. They wake up in the morning, you went to primary school, secondary school, uni, they get married on time, give birth to children on time, or they're feeling fly, that their life is smooth. I would say you are lucky. But guess what? A small girl, I will use the word small girl, looked at a matured woman and asked her, when are you getting pregnant? A lady you don't know before. So now I want to bring out her name so that you see the lady. The network here very, very bad. I don't know, every time very, very bad. I want to get her story. Hey. So this lady went on the internet. I want to read what she said. So the lady that she went to her inbox, her name is Chisom Steve Ogbonnaya, a very beautiful woman who married an officer. You can see the small lady back with bum. Even look at the background where she will snap the picture. You know that it's a very local girl. And look at the fine lady with her husband in uniform. You went to her inbox not because you are accessible. You came to somebody. Everything is accessible to you. And she came under this Chisom Steve Ogbonaya's post to write, why are you not yet pregnant? Abi, you are barren? Can you just imagine? You went to somebody's page and guess what? The lady replied. Let me read the reply, oh. So tomorrow, when this lady's family start crying, that she carry what she thinks that she get mouth, she have access to anybody. She said, Chisom Steve replied, I am not barren. I actually had miscarriage and I have been battling with the pain of losing a child. But as you found it fun to mock me, in your time of life, you shall be called barren. She placed a curse on the lady. And this curse will not be lifted by even the strongest man of God. You think you know. For finding it fun to write this message to me, you will never be able to conceive. With all the pains and burdens of my heart, with the pressure you try to mount on me, today I turn it all on you as a curse that you will forever carry until you leave this world. Never end there. I am bitter towards you, and these words will hold weight in your life. Oh, for a girl like you to try to make mockery of a situation you know nothing about. For someone who has never offended you, you will suffer. And if you like, reject it at all you want. You will forever carry the curse. It will never be well with you. And she even added amen. And the lady started writing, I'm sorry, I didn't know it will offend you. I only asked a question. I'm not mocking you. Please forgive me. The worst thing that you can ever do to anybody is to make mockery of them. Even if it's not happening to you, remember you will have children. And that is what some people don't understand. It did not happen to me. Your children might be silently going through what you have caused other people. You think you have sense. You think you have the mouth to judge people. It is curses that will follow you. I don't want to dwell on this matter a lot, because some people in their house watch your picture. Why is this person not married? Why is this person not having children? Why does this person don't have money like the way her mates are having money? Brother, sister, have you ever thought of minding your business? No, right? You will eat costs. And I pray for everybody that have been judging people in their house. You will carry that their body. As far as you think you can come online to talk about people anyhow the way you think, I'm telling you, you will suffer in your house. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I pray. You don't know what this lady is going through, and you came into her box to ask her that kind of, oh no, God is not asleep. So let me quickly go over to the next topic. So this model and this pageant model, her name is Nyekachi Douglas. She has been barred from continuously contesting for Miss Universe. Okay, no, I'm jumping the gun. Okay, let me continue with her story since I'm already there. Nyekachi Douglas barred from continuously contesting for Miss Universe Nigeria. Now, this lady, you know, like people like Agbani, they actually contested various platforms before they became what they are today. So this Nyeka Douglas, who was the top 5 finisher at Miss World 2019, has announced that for the 3rd consecutive year, she has registered for Miss Universe Nigeria. But the national organization, Miss Universe Nigeria, contacted her to decline her participation, which will not make sense under their new rules. So there's a new rules, and maybe she's not aware. Since her first participation in Miss Universe, Nyeka said she would try until she made it, and that this will be a perfect year after the excellent performance of Chidinma Adeshina, who finished as first runner-up at Miss Universe 2024. It's a pity. But before I go into this, I will show you...
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Yes, I'll show you the video.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Yeah, she made a video about it. So let it not be from my matter that I'm giving you tatafo. You watch this video now and tell me what you feel like, because there's a new rule. Did they contact her about the new rule? Because for her to be coming, that means they know her. Did they tell her that, oh, have you read the new rule? You know, something like that. But she decided to tell us, and let us view her video.
Hi, so I've just been contacted by the Miss Universe organization. Well, first of all, I applied for Miss Universe Nigeria 2025. I put in my application, filled the form, paid the application fee. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I looked at all the rules and regulations, and I didn't really find any information that would disqualify me from applying or competing at Miss Universe Nigeria. But I've just been contacted by Miss Universe Nigeria organization, and I've been told that I cannot compete at Miss Universe Nigeria. It's really heartbreaking. I've been working for it for a year now. I've announced that I'll be competing for a year now. There's nowhere that I could have found information to know that I couldn't compete, and it really breaks my heart that this is happening. But I just wish, it's not my fault. I did everything I could, and I wish whoever wins the best, I guess, and I hope that they succeed.
Yeah. We all wish her the best. If it's somebody that knows her rights, when she was applying, there was an existing rule. You understand? I would have loved that they disqualified her before she applied, because some people will say some people can take legal actions, but when will it take her? But it's her right to take. She can take legal actions, and I will not lie to you. If there is money attached to that form, they should refund her. I think that's the best thing for them to do. Not after applying, you now contact her under the new rule that she did not see before she applied. She also stated it on the video. People should start giving us lawyers work now. It's like people would like to close mouth. You should learn to contact your lawyer and seek further. That's what I would say. Further. I don't want to start stirring the pot before she starts suing Miss Universe Nigeria. So it's up to her to think of what she wants to do. But I believe there are other pageants she can do. There is this one. Is it Miss Earth? The one I think Ibina Boy is handling. She can go for Miss Earth. There are other kind of good big pageants. I know she's planning the Miss Universe. Oh, I wish her all the best. I don't even know what to say this matter because I'm really feeling sorry for her. I don't want to start sounding biased already. Okay, the one that was supposed to be number 2, so let me push it now to number 3. The number 3 topic is man loses dad 24 hours after mocking Buhari. That's the man, and Buhari in the picture. So what people don't understand is that somebody you don't like, right? And all of a sudden, you start mocking the person just because they lose a parent or all that. Now, the difference between Buhari and your parents might be that Buhari was in the forefront of politics. He was Nigeria president twice in his life. And maybe he did not do well according to your own sense of understanding. But some people will say he did well, he's the best. He did not, his integrity. But you cannot stop every other person how they felt about it, right? But to start mocking somebody or happy that somebody actually died, nobody can buy life. You have to be very careful. Choose your words wisely. Let me tell you, someone like myself, I don't know of other people, I like moving on. And when I move on, I don't turn back. That is the truth in my life. So I would like us to, he said, maybe I saw a message, the wife said something like, he said Nigerians should forgive him. What people don't understand is that the way we judge people is not the way God judges people. It is not anybody. God has said it before. I can bless who I want to bless and I will curse who I want to curse. So it's not in our place to start looking for how God will judge that person. So let me establish the story so you understand it very, very, very well. So a man loses dad 24 hours after mocking Buhari's death. A popular ex-user identified as Bitcoin Chief has announced the loss of his father to complication of Parkinson's disease 24 hours after mocking the national loss of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari was a very terrible president according to the guy, what he wrote on social media. So that was what the guy wrote after they broke the news of Buhari's death. He continued saying, "We must not pretend now. May his soul get what he did to Nigeria." Born Gaius Chibueze, Bitcoin Chief later announced the death of his father, whom he disclosed was an ardent Jehovah's Witness member in Enugu. So the truth about this whole thing, people are angry, but sometimes you have to tune it down, right? Because this person is also somebody else's father. I said it before that how parents pretend to their children, and the way their children see their father is different from the way outsiders see their parents. You understand? So even the daughter, they call her No Buhari. She went to the internet to write, "I am heartbroken that we will get to share the moments and experience I had planned for us. I pray that you are granted the highest place in Jannah and your soul rests in eternal peace. So you see the way the daughter wrote, the way he smiles with his daughter is different from the way he must have handled us. So the only thing, sometimes you pray. I'm a Catholic, so we really don't speak ill of the dead. We have to be very careful, because sometimes that grief, you think, oh, God is going must judge this person. You don't know the covenant or rapport with that person, with God. Do you understand? So you are here shouting and crying. Why? The person must have begged God for forgiveness, and he has also sent out his forgiveness when he was still alive. So let us allow God to what? Judge him according to your understanding. You understand? Because there are some people like Femi Adesina or Gabashewu, they are saying different stories, different from what you are shouting, God punish you, God this one. Just allow the process to flow. There's something people don't understand. Karma is a bitch. So allow God to present itself and to grant judgment. He who comes with equity must come forward before, oh, I want judgment, must come with what? A clean hand. You that is shouting, what is your contribution to Nigeria? Are you also using your mouth to tear down Nigeria to other foreigners so that they will not come and invest in Nigeria? You're also guilty of what you believe he did. So be very careful how you speak about Nigeria, trying to bring it down. Hey, don't spoil, don't scatter, it's a zoo. It to me is irrelevant. We are all trying to build Nigeria. So if you use your mouth to scatter Nigeria, God too will also scatter your home. So be very, very careful. So let me quickly move over to, let me obviously, if not to start spoiling my recording. Let me quickly move over to the next topic. A man, this is a very sad story of a 32-year-old man that stabbed his mother-in-law in Canada, not Nigeria. If it happened in Nigeria now, they'll say, hey, things are happening in Nigeria now. This one did not happen in Nigeria. It happened what? In Canada. Innocent woman went to Canada to do omugo and look after her daughter and to enjoy herself, only to get there and be stabbed by her son-in-law. All of a sudden, the son-in-law just came back and was feeling somehow, and she wanted to inquire to know what is wrong with the son-in-law, even including, I think the wife too was also there. And he started stabbing, I think, the wife, and also stabbed the mother-in-law. So the wife ran out to call the police, and the police arrived and arrested him. Now, when they saw him, he said he has resigned. Sometimes mental illness is real. All these people you are seeing abroad, most of them are just pretending, showing you a surface. They are not okay. So people have square in their head. So be very, very careful. You think you are going there to enjoy. People always believe that when they go abroad, they'll start picking naira, dollars, and euro on the floor. What about the person's mental state? It's very, very important. So all this abroad. Now this woman has gone there and she has died. So people in her hometown now, they will think that she has gone to enjoy, only there for them to find out that she is dead. If it was back then, now when there was no internet, you will hear mama traveled abroad and died. You might not even hear this story that they are talking about because they will cover it up. So thank God for the internet that has exposed how mentally ill somebody can become and start stabbing somebody that actually came to enjoy and relax in Canada. You can read up the story on my blog, but I want to quickly move over to movies. So this movie, they call it Madness. You know, usually when you put movies in your list on Netflix, I put that movie since last year on my list, but I don't know, for one reason or the other, I've been pushing it back because other new movies keep coming in, they'll just come in, brum, 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 back and forth, and you forgot, I have this thing on my list. So I tried to watch this series. The series is called The Madness. Yeah. This madness is a real madness. You need to actually watch this series. So the main actor in the movie, his name is Coleman Domingo. Just in case you cannot recall who this guy is, he was one of the co-chair, the black man that was wearing a very blue gown on the staircase of the case of Met Gala 2025. He was one of the co-chairs, and I think he was even one of the first of the co-chairs that arrived on time for this their menswear display. His name is Coleman Domingos. Let me tell you, the guy was working. Let me just give you a preamble. He was working in CNN, and one thing or the other, he went for a holiday to write a book, and the next door neighbor he met earlier on in the day before he went jogging, and he came back, found out that there was no light, was murdered. Now guess what? They started roping this guy in as if and planting evidence, or as if he was the one that actually killed. His life was destroyed. His family went through hell, and at the end he came out victorious. What we are trying to say is that you see most of all these coy people that own all this online platform or all these apps and all these things, you have to be very careful with them. They are so deadly. For them to get to that stage, they control our communication, our information, everything we do in this life. They are involved. You have to be very careful with them, because these people are as deadly as it is. So you have to watch this series. I can tell you for free, it's a very interesting series, and it's so that is you will so be into it that you don't want to stand up. So I was even shocked that I have to bench that series for a while. I don't think I'll be benching series. Maybe if I'll give series episode 1, at least I might be into it, right? I didn't give it a chance. That is the truth. So this new Beetlejuice was just uploaded recently. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Remember the Beetlejuice in the 80s? That movie, I think, was acted around 1988. That is the original Beetlejuice. So I like what they did. They didn't do a remake of Beetlejuice. What they did was they made it like a part 2, like a continuation. The little girl in the Beetlejuice in the old one has grown up, and she also has a child, you know. Very, very. Remember that lady that acted Wednesday? She was also in this new Beetlejuice. So this Beetlejuice was released in 2024, but was just uploaded on Showmax. I can tell you for free, you will enjoy it. Now, the first part 1 was a bit serious, right? But you see this part 2, I was laughing throughout. It was like horror and comedy. You will enjoy this part 2 of Beetlejuice. Just get ready to laugh. It is a pure comedy, which I like. Stepping out from the seriousness of the part of the original part, then this one is pure. To me, it's pure comedy stroke horror, and I really enjoyed it. I laughed throughout. I really laughed throughout. So you will enjoy this Beetlejuice. So these are the 2 movies I presented to you: the Madness series on Netflix, and the number 2, the new Beetlejuice. That is Beetlejuice on Showmax. Now guess what? Showmax also uploaded the old one, the old Beetlejuice, just in case you have not seen the part 1 here stand, so that you will understand what happened in this part 2, and that was smart of them. So I have nothing much to say, but don't forget to shop with us at Anthony Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. This video is uploaded on Facebook and YouTube. So just in case you cannot see it on Facebook, or you are not on Facebook, please also watch it on YouTube. Press that like button, subscribe, and also follow me on Facebook and also on YouTube. Bye for now.